Hello again, everyone. This is Lolly Jeanette, also known as Jeanette C, or you can call me by Gina. It doesn't matter. So, welcome to another personal vlog video for the week. So, yes, this one was actually supposed to be from last week, but I had uploaded another one, which that was more like a hey, I'm back. I mean, I wasn't gonna do these kind of videos, but it was still a personal vlog. So yes, I am going to be kind of making it up. So what has happened last week and part of this week? Well, one of the things that I got to experience was a meteor shower, and for the first time I saw a meteorite with the actual, like, yeah, it was so strange because I saw Saturn, and the meteorite like kind of flew next to it, and I saw the little tail, I saw the flame, and I'm like, oh my god. And it was so funny because my dad was out there, I don't see anything, and I'm like, oh my god, you know, like a freaking child, like there it is, there you go, there, and it's right there at night. It is 8 o'clock, 8 something, around 8 o'clock. I was experiencing, I was like oh my god. But that was the first time I ever saw one, at least with a little tail. And then I could have sworn, I don't know if it's just my glasses, because I've had these glasses since 2017 and we're on 2025, guys. I know. And there's like kind of like scratches or just wear on these, and I really hate it. I mean, I could still see clearly, but still, what money, what insurance? Yeah, arm and a leg if you just want to get your vision checked. But anyways, yeah, I was able to see that, and I kind of stuck around outside while my parents went inside, although I really wish I was in my apartment. Who's calling me? I don't know that number. Why do they keep calling me from different numbers? Anyways, yeah, I wish I was already in Italy with my own apartment. And yeah, I'm gonna get to that too. More Italy updates, yay. I know, it's like, choose one. Like, okay, nothing has really changed. It is more like details. And I think my neighbor arrived. So, if you hear anything, I'm sorry. Neighbor, right here. But, yeah, I stuck around for a while, and then, like, in my head, I was like, I really wish I had a meteorite. You know, just one that I can have in, like, a locket or a pendant or something. And I'm gonna get to the thing that just happened. But yeah, after a while I went back inside. I was actually looking to see how much they were and all that for meteorites, or even like one that are, you know, I didn't have that kind of money. And then I'm gonna mention my follower's name, Yuki Senmatsu. I did not get on my computer for a while until that day, which was actually the next day. Sorry, I messed up. I am kind of sleepy, so please forgive me, but it was pretty much the next day. It was 12 o'clock that I decided to open it up, and I had seen that he wanted to donate to me, but he was trying to donate to my coffee account, but that there wasn't a widget there, and I was confused. I really didn't understand why it was not there. And I know that this little pop-up was saying, oh, add your payment method or whatever, and I'm just like, I don't know what you're talking about. It should be there. And yeah, a little bit later, like after he donated money to me on my PayPal, he wants to say, I know it's not enough. I know it's not a lot. You know what that money did for me? Not only that it saved my IBC account, because my IBC account, they were gonna close it. I mean, not right then and there, but eventually, because I had no activity for almost 2 months. Because the thing is, if you do not pay or, you know, spend or, you know, deposit or anything, they're gonna shut your account, and guess what? You're just gonna have to do it again. And then they're gonna want you to, you know, give them $30 for that. I mean, of course, to put in your bank. But it's stupid, you know what I mean? Especially because someone like me that's not working. Yeah, again, please. So yes, he saved my account because I did not want to go through that again. Number 2, I was able to buy a book that I can enjoy reading. It's actually over there. That's gonna be for another. That's gonna be probably for my other channel, Lolly Jeanette, because this one's a little more spiritual, you know, at least to me. But I will give you a little a little brief explanation. So this book, I don't know, I was just going through the books in Dollar Tree, and then I saw this one like all the way in the back. It was there. I just saw the word Dawn, and I'm like, I was curious about it. But there was all these other books that were kind of like trapping it in the back, and it was stuck between like the first and the second shelf. Something told me that it's for me, and it was. After I moved everything and I pulled it out, oh yeah, because it's about space. But yeah, so weird. I mean, I just decided to tell you guys, yeah. But I guess in the, you know, if you want more detail on how I really felt and all that, then yeah, I'll do it for another video. But for now, we're talking about life updates. I was able to get a book, of course, besides a drink, because I was really thirsty, and we don't have drinks at home other than milk and, well, the water. But I was able to get 2 pendants from I was able to get 2 pendants that I wanted online. They are, I do not want to really discuss this kind of stuff, only because like it doesn't pertain to art or any of that, but I mean, it is personal vlog, so you know, for me. But again, I will share that in another video, again, not in this channel, but just briefly saying, it does have to deal with astrology and the way I look at it. You know, it's not just a necklace to me, obviously. And then, last but not least, I was able to get yesterday, and it's so weird because I had a $10 off coupon for the shop, and the seller was selling, he has been selling, damn it, I'm so sorry, I keep messing up my words, I'm so sorry guys. Like I said, I think it's this tiredness here, but this seller is very trustworthy. He has been collecting, not selling, but collecting meteorites for over 25 years from dealers and from hunters, and they are legit. They are not fake, or you know. I saw this pendant, a heart-shaped pendant with Alatai. Yeah, I was trying to remember the name, with an Alatai meteorite, and I am soon going to have it in my, well, wearing it very, very soon. My first and real meteorite. It's a real meteorite. Look it up, Alatai meteorite. I couldn't believe it because I only spent $388. I still have money, which that money I do not want to touch, because I didn't just get this money to go and spend it all, because I know my limits and I know what I want. So that's why I went for the cheap stuff. But getting an actual meteorite, Yuki, You did more than just give me something. You did not give me less. You made me get these things. Things that I have, passion for. And I mean, I still have money. And it doesn't mean that every time I get money, I'm just going to be going and spending it on junk or whatever. This is a literal meteorite, guys. That's been in our solar system for God knows, for the longest time. It's not something that should be considered junk. Sorry, I had an itch on my leg. And then I told the seller, I love preserving history. He said, as a free small gift, I am giving you a Suricho meteorite. And I'm like, oh my god, like I'm gonna have 2 meteorites. One wearable and the other one, well, I want to eventually make a little shrine section for my meteorites. But I wouldn't have the space for that. So, I mean, I do eventually want to continue getting them because he is selling them for cheap. I mean, like, not like $1 or $2. It is, like $3, $5, $30, all depends really. But they are legit. He shows the COA. He also shows like how, like, for the iron nickel meteorites, he has like a stack of magnets and they get stuck. Just to demonstrate, like, this is real, this is not a toy, this is not plastic, it's nothing. So that's really what I'm trying to say, is that you made things possible. You gave me this money and I was able to get things like what I just mentioned, the necklaces that are not just necklaces to me, a book to enjoy, a drink because we didn't have any drinks at home, and then a meteorite, a literal meteorite, and then I got gifted another one. So I just want to let you guys know, just because you see that, oh, she's spending, she's gonna start doing, no. I learned my lesson from doing that. I mean, just because I spent, and I mean cheaply, I did not spend like $13 on one thing. I was really clear on, like, okay, I do want to get some stuff, but I do not want to overspend. I want to have money, and I do still have money. But anyways, that's besides that. So Yuki Senmatsu, thank you so much for donating. I really appreciate it. I know this probably doesn't sound like 100% excitement. I am very excited. It's just I'm very tired right now. And then let's talk about Italy. So I have some more detailed plans for you guys that I would like to share. So the plan is, once I arrive to Venice, hopefully by the time I'm able to go, the apartment that I want in Lido will be there still. Well, for 1 month, I want to settle in this stupid thing. I want to be able to settle in for a month, and then what I want to do next, because it's going to be for 4 months, go and drive, because I do want to have a car in Italy and drive and all that. So that's what I'm gonna do. I am going to work on getting my Italian driver's license there, and I can't wait for that. I already found a school that I wanted to do that in, and it's gonna be for 4 months. And then, depending on what month it is, oh my god, I really hate my voice right now. Depending on what month, I'm sorry, I'm really messing up. blame the tiredness and blame the fact that I cannot even talk because my throat is really dry. Depending on the month, I want to apply for student housing. Why? Well, a lot of people see it, including me, as a way to cheaper because I'm trying to save up money and not just waste I mean, I would love to independently have my own apartment without having to share, but like in some cases you're gonna have to, especially if you're really trying. You're gonna want to go to that method. You're gonna want to save money. So I plan on doing that, but again, once the time is right, and I'm wanting to do it in the fall semester. I want to go to the university in Venice during the fall semester. Alright. Alright. I'm really sorry, guys. It's just one of those days where my words don't really want to come out properly, but also because I'm really tired. Even though I slept, but I think it's the fact that I've been waking up in the morning, hearing all the chaos in the other room. But yeah, that is for half of the Italy time, or whatever, however you want to call it. So yes, depending on what month I finish, and you know, just in general, like I'm even talking about when I go over there, and you know, it all depends what month. And after that, hopefully I can have a job or something like that. That way I can get myself a car. I wanted to move to Volterra. I had some apartments in mind, but I did not really see that much. And I mean, I had one in mind though, but it vanished, and that's the most upsetting thing. I was just like, oh no. But then I decided, you know what, I will just go to Trentino, which that gives me, guess what, Washington state vibes. Why? Well, you go look it up. Trentino Alto. It really gives the Washington vibes. Definitely. Though in the most European way. It's beautiful. And I haven't really been looking at apartments, but I kind of had one in mind that was for 1,200 euros. But what made me change my mind about Volterra is because I started seeing it more like, okay, it's not really gonna be possible because I see it more like go over there for vacation or whatever, not actually living there. So that's why it's like, okay, I'm just gonna go to Venice and then I'm gonna move to Trentino, and I mean driving over there. It's gonna be very amazing once the day comes. I see that we're gonna hit 20 minutes. I was not trying to make this long, guys. It's just I wish that I sped it up a little more. It's just I had so much to talk about, so please forgive me. But yeah, once I go to Trentino, I do want to do the same method as for Venice, you know, the 1 month of being comfortable. So pretty much what that means is that I am gonna have to look for a temporary lease before. And here's another one. I am going to go for my master's as well. I want to go for my master's for tourism management, which I know to some people, why that? I mean, that sounds so plain. No, because it's still historical. It's still like getting all the access to, you know, if you like storytelling, you like touring, and you like all of that, it does align with the things, you know. I'm gonna go for my history degree for a bachelor's, and then guess what, tourism management, and it really unlocks a lot of things when you think about it. Again, forgive me for my freaking errors. Oh my god, it's really aggravating me just to hear myself making so many errors in my speech. Again, it's it's a lot. It is a lot that I want to talk about, but it doesn't help that I've been waking up early in the morning. But I think that is, well, actually no. But just to let you all know, so yes, once I arrive to Venice, 1 month of, hanging around. During the second month, I am going to go to get my driver's license, of course, taking the 4-month class, and you know how that goes, and getting my driver's license. And then, depending on the month, again, it all really depends. If I'm too early for, too early for registering for the college and also for the student housing, I'm gonna have to wait. But yes, like I said, not my thing that I want to do, but saving money, it's good, especially because it's actually really cheap. Obviously, you're sharing, and mind you, I want a 2-bedroom apartment that we're gonna share. I like my space, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I like to have my space and, my independency and stuff. This is not really ideal. I'm not somebody that likes to, I like me to be alone, but you guys understand what I'm trying to say. I'm only doing it because it's gonna save space and college vibes and stuff. And it's gonna be the same thing for when I get to Trentino Alto. I'm gonna look for a temporary lease, and then whenever it's ready, I'm gonna apply for student housing. And again, you can kind of see what I'm trying to do. It's not that I'm trying to make things complicated or whatever. It's just more strategically planning it out, because I'm trying to save money, not just spend $1,200 every month and stuff. You know what I mean? Because when you think about it, it's like around 300 some euros to 500 euros and all that. It's not even that bad. But besides that, I heard of the spooky stuff that they have, like in Venice and Volterra, the different events that they have there, even the Renaissance. I'm like, I already have a whole, I guess you can say, plan. I mean, it is a plan. I have it written down of what I want to do, like let's say that I'm living in Trentino. I want to go to Volterra, kind of make weekend plans or vacation plans to go over there to Volterra, or Volterra, to attend these events, and then I'll go to Venice to attend these events. Kind of like, yes, because I love the events that they have. I mean, I haven't been there myself, but hearing it, that is definitely for me, especially because like in Venice, they do give you that opportunity to go jump scare some people, and that I would love to do that. And I have been acting for many years, so that is for me. So I already kind of have that planned out, and since I won't be living in Volterra, so after Venice I'm going straight to Trentino. But it doesn't mean I'm not going to visit Volterra or go to Venice, to attend some, seasonal or all year round events or whatever, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I think I covered everything. If not, then I'll just have to make another video. Hopefully I don't spend this long. But like I said, it was only this long because I'm pretty much taking from last week and weeks before talking about all these things. And mind you, I'm kind of tired right now. But that is all for now, guys. I am so sorry that it's long, like I said. I do have plans. I have a journal of listed videos that I want to work on. I just need to find the time to work on these. I mean, they are including shorts and also videos like this. But we'll have to see, like, when I can. Because, again, I'm kind of all over just here, like, cleaning my room. And, I mean, it's not that messy, but still, sometimes you would like to reorganize some things and you just feel too tired. And especially because, again, I'm living in a toxic environment. It's not the greatest thing, but yes, hopefully you guys have a great day, and always stay otherworldly. I'll see you guys next time.